So I could be selling this pen, for example. I've got this pen. And if I was going to market to her, I cannot use the same approach with him. Never going to buy the pen. I could say to him, this pen will give you stability. I'm just making this up, by the way, so it's not that. This pen will give you stability. It'll give you focus. It will make you feel more powerful. He's going to buy this pen from me 3 seconds flat. If I give that to her, she'll say, what rubbish are you talking? How can the pen give you stability? Are you nuts? You're crazy, man. So I got to say to her, this pen will give you a lot of inner strength. Every time you write it, you will feel powerful and you'll remember the good things in your life. She'll say, oh, that's nice. And she'll buy it. Because I know what kind of person she is. She's what I call a helper. I know she's a helper. She goes around helping the whole world. She's running around helping this person and this person and this person. And when she's in a bad mood, she'll sit down and go, no one cares about me. I do everything for everybody. You know what? Life is so hard. And then what will she do the next day? She'll go helping people again. So if I come up to her and say, you can make a lot of money, she'll say no. Oh, thank you. There you go. Look, she's giving me a biscuit, right? So if I say to her, you can make a lot of money, she'll say, no, what about the people? What about the people? She'll say, money is not important to me, because money is not. She wants to help people. So someone like her, if she was working in my company, I would put her in a position where she can go and make a difference in someone's life. He, on the other hand, would love to help people, but he's like, what will people think of me? What if I do this wrong? What if he says this to me? What if he says that to me? Oh my God, I look bad. So he'll be quiet. Yet a very loyal guy. I mean, very loyal. Give him money, he'll never steal it. He'll keep it, he'll return it back. He's hardworking, he's dedicated. He is what I call a sentinel, loyal skeptic. Always anxious, always nervous, always thinking about what's going to go wrong. So he needs very good people around him. So if I'm marketing to him, I have to do it in a different way. Let me find somebody else. Let me see who I've got here. Some of you now thinking, don't come to me. Do not come to me. I know. Right? Who said that? Yeah, so we've got Mr. Galal, right? I mean, if you look at him, he's not scared of anything. So he's the kind of guy, he's a helper. But he's the kind of guy that you have to give him attention. He's what I call a helper achiever. If you don't put him in the center of everything, he'll fizzle away. The problem with him is that he helps too many people in too many things. So the completion rate is slow. He'll run 100 meters, and in 50 later, somebody will say, oh, I got another idea. He'll go, okay, let me run there. Another 25 meters later, someone will say, oh, he'll run there. And now he helps too many people and feels bad and has a problem asking for money. Big problem asking for money. So if you're working with him, make sure you pay him, right? Because he doesn't ask for money. So like that, we've got so many different kinds of people. We've got people, for example, she's a helper. I can tell you that right now. She puts herself behind everybody else. She needs to stand up more. I can't even see her face. I can read her eyes like a book. You can do really well in life. Like super well. Yeah, you. But you need to step up. You need to be more vocal. You need to be out there. Now, how do I know how to do this? It's not because I have a gift. I swear I have no gift. I'm just an ordinary guy. But I understand human beings. I understand behavior. I understand that everybody is predictable. Everybody is predictable. For example, I know when Mr. Galal is in a bad mood, he can be a very, very angry man. He looks like a very happy guy, but you get him on the wrong side, you're in deep trouble. But he won't do that outside. More than likely, he'll do that at home. Outside, he's not going to be like that. So everybody is predictable. The challenge we have is when doing your marketing, how do we get people to connect with you? You don't know what mood they're in. What if they've had a fight with their husband or wife and they see an ad? They're not going to buy. So the key is to understand how people behave. And everybody is predictable. How many of you have children? How many of you have children? Are they the same? They're not. They're completely different. So we have to understand when marketing, you have to segment your marketing to a specific kind of person. You cannot do broad marketing anymore. And thanks to social media, you can do highly targeted marketing now. It's brilliant for the business owner. I started my campaign in Egypt, I think maybe about 2-3 months ago. I haven't been here for 20 years. Yeah, I have a full business running in Egypt now, thanks to Instagram and thanks to Facebook and Google. Now, I also know now, based on my marketing, who will buy from me. So I now know that 73% of my customers are women. I know that already. I also know that almost of those 73%, 50% are what I call reformers, the personality type I'm going to talk about. At the end of today, I will give you a link. You're welcome to go on there, fill in the personality type. I will send you a 49-page report about yourself, and you will be shocked. Then give it to your husband or wife and say, this is how you understand me. It works. I'm not kidding you. The world has changed, ladies and gentlemen. COVID-19 has brought things together. My business used to be, I have 50 live events happening every week around the world. Then COVID came. And I said, what am I going to do? Because everything's shut down. In the space of less than 30, probably 30 days, we redefined the entire business. But my marketing never changed because I know my customers. So we changed it and we went digital. Now, the great thing about going digital is today, I have business in Egypt. I have business in Palestine, Jordan. Saudi Arabia is my fastest growing market, which I never would have thought of. South Africa is amazing. So now, sitting in the comfort of my kitchen, probably wearing my pajamas, I can run a multi-million-dollar business in front of a computer. What has to happen in Egypt is that you are living in the land of opportunity. I don't know if you know that or not. If you look at your youth, you have a very young population, and everybody keeps telling me, ARFEEN, the education system is not great, and there's a lot of people who are not educated. And I say to you, that will take years to change. But what you can do today is change the minds of the youth. But before that, we got to change the minds of the adults first, not the youth. They come second. And the way you do that is not to motivate or inspire people, is to help people discover who they are. Because that's the mystery of life. It's not about me trying to understand you. It's about me trying to understand me. And once I understand me, I can understand you. Like, I don't get into arguments with people. I get on with everyone. Do you know why that is? Because I first of all know what personality type you are. So I'm not going to fight with you if you're a challenger. No way. I'm not going to tell you what to do if you're a reformer. I'm not going to help you if you're a helper. I'm not going to create chaos if you're a peacemaker. So I know what kind of person you are. So as a result of that, I can connect with you because I know who I am. I also know that I spend most of my time, me as a person, in a good state. So there are 5 states that I have: very good, good, average, below average, and destructive. Before, I would spend 70% average and maybe 20% below average. I was unhappy, angry, frustrated, fed up all the time. And then I realized, what do? I've got to change my environment. So I now spend 70% of my time in a good state. And when you're feeling good, what is possible? Anything. When you're feeling good, do you need motivation? No. Do you need positive thinking, which is a load of rubbish, absolute trash, biggest rubbish in the world? Do you need to get emotionally charged? No. Because you feel good. And your good has to come from the reality that sometimes you are good, sometimes you are bad. And when you're going through a difficult phase, your goal is not to make more money, it's not to grow your business, it's to get back into a good state. Married couples do this brilliantly. When they get married in the first year, everybody's in a good state. Running around, the food is nice, oh, it's lovely, you're helping each other, you're doing this. After a few years, the same 2 people may not even talk to each other anymore because the states have changed. The people haven't changed. My wife used to say to me early days, you've changed after marriage, you're not the same guy. No, my state was low. So what I'm trying to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, is human beings are predictable. Business is predictable. Pandemics have been around since God talked to Moses. They've been here. Mental pandemics, current medical pandemics, pandemics in your household where people are fighting, anger pandemics, frustration pandemics, envy pandemics, jealousy pandemics. They've been here forever. Nothing has really changed. But the way you look at the world has changed. I'm saying to you that Egypt is the land of opportunity. But you can sit in Egypt and you can do business anywhere on earth. If you are in the business right now, and this is my negative thinking part, I'm a big fan of negative thinking, by the way. A bit of negative thinking is very good for you. Look in the mirror, look at the truth. And if someone said to me, you know, I put on a lot of weight, and some of you, no, you're healthy. No, you put on weight. The truth is powerful. Negative thinking is powerful. Look at your business.